So today I have the wonderful pleasure of having Miss Most Likely to Be on Time, what I call Miss Tilt-A-Whirl, because she will spin to our heart's content. And there's so many other names I could give, but we have the wonderful Jay Sparkle. I know that you have a favorite team. Who is that?
The Falcons. Yeah, I'm in Georgia. I moved to Georgia 30 years ago, and
Okay.
I love Georgia. I love the culture. I love the food. I love it here. I won't live anywhere else probably.
Do you have a favorite food?
I like anything spicy.
Anything spicy?
Anything spicy.
Okay, we got the Falcons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything spicy.
When we're talking about line dances, do you have a favorite right now?
I like the sexy dances.
Oh, the sexy dances.
Sexy dances where
Okay.
you move your little hips a little bit more and you
Okay.
twerk a little bit more.
Okay.
And they're slower, not so fast.
Okay. So
those
like
are
Touch on Me, like
Yep.
an October London.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you
There's a Let's Get Nasty.
Yep, I like
Okay.
that song too.
Okay, Let's Get
Yeah.
Nasty.
Any of
Okay.
the slow songs, they're gonna be my favorite.
Got it. What I'd like to do is understand, how did you meet the people in C Squared?
Well, I've been coming to this gym since I moved to this side of town, probably
Okay.
about 15 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody said, "Oh, you should take Carla's class," and I was like, "That's Zumba. That's not hard work." So I was like, "Okay." Then somebody asked me again, so I finally took it. I'm like, "Oh, that's a good workout." And then from there, I just started taking more and more classes. So I just expanded my class, and then I normally would come Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday was my day off. But as I've aged out a little bit, I don't come as much. Now we're Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I try to line dance at least 3 days a week. So my schedule is pretty full.
Look, always active, whether it be in the gym or line dancing, and I love it. So when it comes to line dancing, we are coming up on our year as we're recording this. What has been one of your favorite memories with C Squared?
I think one of the favorite memories was us going to South Carolina. That field party was huge, like 10,000 people, so it was enormous.
Wow.
It was enormous,
Okay.
and we were out there all day. We got there at 1 o'clock, and we left at like 11:30, and it was cold by the time we left.
Wow.
That really tested my patience. It
Okay.
tested my patience. It tested my comfort level because I was extremely cold. But so I had to balance with my discomfort with my love of dance.
Okay.
So there was a whole bunch of maturing within myself, I think, that happened then, because I really wanted to dance, but I was cold and I was just waffling back and forth between, oh my gosh, I want to go home, and oh my gosh, I want to dance.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of sand and dirt and cold, and it just really tested me.
I remember
And sometimes
that.
you go through those things when you're really doing what you love to do, but you have to realize, or you have to analyze, is it really what I love to do? Because even though I was so uncomfortable, I still wanted to be there.
Okay.
So that told me that I really liked what I'm doing. Because
Yeah,
other than that,
absolutely.
I would have been like, hey, I'm going back to the hotel. I can't take this anymore. I'm just miserable. So yeah, testing me in that way. It was
Okay.
a really big test for me.
There's been a lot of commotion currently within the line dance community. I've seen a couple of different things occur with different individuals or different groups, and I wonder if you have any advice for when people have conflict, if you have any advice for people on what they could do or how they could move in these types of scenarios.
Well, I'm a mature woman, so I always move and try to conduct myself in a way that I would want other people to be conducted. And I think I'm always respectful and courteous of other people's dance space
Okay.
specifically. So I'm always conscious of that, because I think some people don't have an ideal of personal space, and I think that leads to a lot of misunderstanding.
Okay.
And so I would say probably it takes some maturity, and some of the people in the line dance community are very young, especially the trail riders.
Okay.
I mean, they're in their early 20s, a lot of them. So I think maybe it'll just take time and experience going through some things for them to get it together and mature a little bit more. But
Okay.
the more you do it and the more you are out with people and relating to people, I think it comes.
Okay.
But I think it's just based on youth. Some of that stuff is based on youth.
Absolutely.
That's the best
Absolutely.
one.
Okay. So I saw you a while back. There was a video that y'all had put in the chat working with Miss Teresa.
Uh-huh.
How was that experience?
She's a lovely woman. She, me and Danielle met her at a Baldy convention, a convention for bald women.
Okay.
And she does a lot with that whole thing about women empowerment.
Okay.
Of, different people are bald for a different reason.
Yeah.
And she was at that convention, and we talked to her and we danced with her, and she's really a generous, very friendly woman. She has a lot of personality, and she is very fun to dance with. Like, she loves dance.
Yeah.
And I think that's why we all connected to her so well when we see her.
Yeah.
Because she loves dance. I mean, she's got that feeling. When you see her, she loves it, and she's good.
Oh yeah.
And she's an excellent instructor. So yeah, I mean, yeah, she was excellent.
I got to run into her once at Mapleton for the event that Tara had, and just good energy. Didn't get to talk with her, but yeah, when I saw that y'all got to do that with her, I was a little jealous. But that was great. That was great. Is there anybody in the line dance community in Georgia, outside of Georgia, that you'd like to meet, that you've seen a lot, that you love what they do? I know one of them for me is I'd love to meet 567A.
Oh, 567.
I'd love to meet them. They look like they have good energy on camera. I just didn't know if there was anyone for you.
Actually, I like Sharika.
Sharika, okay, tell me who's Sharika.
Sharika, I think she's out of Maryland. She does like the DC style of step more. One of the songs that she redid was Ga Ga Ga.
Okay.
And for us, I think we can mature into doing more of those more complicated line dances.
Okay.
That are maybe a little bit old school, or maybe Detroit, Chicago, DC style.
Okay.
That's my thought, and hope that we get to be a little bit more mature and do a little bit more of that more complicated dance.
Absolutely.
A little bit longer, more steps. I know it's a little bit harder, but I think it's a challenge, and they look so good when they do them. They just look very sophisticated, and I just like the way they look.
Yeah, absolutely. Outside of line dancing, do you have a hobby that you enjoy doing?
Well, I have 1,000 hobbies. I don't have one. I have a million hobbies, and like since I retired, people are like, "What are you doing?" Like, I have a million things that I do.
Okay.
So I like to do a lot of gardening. I do crafts, like I decorate with rhinestones.
Okay.
I do sewing. I do crocheting. I do knitting. I do. My house is full of crafts, and people are constantly asking me to, fix this, put rhinestones on this, or shorten this dress, or do this for me, alter this in some kind of way, or fix this up, make this more exciting. And so my schedule is really full, even though I'm retired, because I got so many requests from people asking me to alter or do some other type of thing. But I do a lot of crafts.
So
I do a lot of crafting.
What got you into doing this stuff? So like you see something and you just jump into it, as in like, I want to try it, and you just do it?
Well, I grew up with a mother that sewed. She made all my clothes, and she would just look at an outfit and she was like, "I like that," and she would just, next day she'd have it on, and people would think she bought it, but she made it. She could look at sites, just see something on site. She wouldn't need a pattern. I grew up taking sewing in school and stuff. I needed a pattern, but she didn't, and she sewed all the time. And then so I took a lot of classes. I took woodworking, I took metal shop, I took mechanics. So I did a lot of stuff. So in high school, I was making furniture, I was sewing clothes, I was making gourmet food, I was making jewelry. So it just crafting came naturally. I just had so many crafts that I always did, and just expanded from there. So,
well, I will say, between you and Danielle and Sharon, y'all definitely keep us looking fly. So we definitely appreciate all of the things that you've been cultivating over the years because we love it. Especially when you and Daniel get blinged out. Love it. Absolutely
yeah. My
love
sparkle sister D, she's amazing. She runs circles around me with crafting with the rhinestones. I'm her junior, but yeah, we both like shiny stuff. So
it. I love it. I love it. I'm
diamonds
looking
are a
to do
girl's
it.
best friend, and even if they're rhinestones.
Look, some rhinestones are finna be my best friend soon, come the summertime. But yes, I love that. You know what? I feel like we do have a wonderful picture, more fuller than what it was from the start of this video view. So if you are looking to gain another mutual in the line dance community, come and say hi to Chandra, Miss Sparkle, Miss J Sparkle. Oh my goodness, this was wonderful.
Thank you, Brandon.
I learned a
for
little bit
having
about
me,
you.
and,
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. I always am happy to talk about C Squared and the dance community. I really enjoy it.
I do too, and I thank you for being a part of it.